Starfinder. I was about to say Starfinder Society. No, we are not Starfinder Society. That's a gaming group. Hello and welcome to Comfort and Cantrips. Um,
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Comfort and Cantrips. This is the Silent Empire, session 5. Yes. And we are just kind of going to get right into it. We have Zeta, Isabella, and Atlas with us here today. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
And yeah, uh, let's just get on started. Actually, all of you introduce your character real quick before we start.
Guess I'll go first. Oh, do you want to?
I mean, listen, it doesn't matter at this point. You can go. I have to.
Okay.
Isabella, you go first.
Well, hello there. My name's Poke, a Yoshoki from the planet of Akaton, and I am so excited to be on this adventure today.
Um, Hi, my name is Zena. Um, I don't want to be here, but I'm here. Um, this planet and these missions have already been super scary. But we're surviving.
Hello, I'm Zalis. I'm glad we're not on the death ship anymore, and well, I'm not looking forward to having to repair the ship as is my job. But just glad to be out of the death ship.
Yeah, sorry about that, Zalis. I didn't really mean to come down that hard on this planet.
What was the name of the NPC that was with you guys?
Oh, hang on. I got this somewhere.
I know.
Harold. Wait, thank God for Harold? Was it Harold?
Yes, it was Harold. Oh, and Harold, uh, along with every other NPC out there, including Hohoy and uh, and hello, darling, and just about every other NPC out there. Um, I don't know why I decided to show off accents and not names. Speaking of, hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh, and you
Ah,
guys are gonna follow me to come meet uh the person that's been asking about you, the nature goddess, as you would know her.
Well, you lead the way, Winnie the Pooh. We are very excited to make her acquaintance. What is her exact name, by chance?
Her name? We just call her the 100 Acre Woods.
All right, the 100 Acre Woods. I like that name.
Mhm. Welcome to the 100 Acre Woods. Come along. And the Winnie the Pooh bear just starts trotting along like bears do.
So cute.
Winnie the cybernetic Pooh bear, um, without a red shirt. All right. You guys kind of you can tell once you started crossing from a natural forest into what is apparently called the 100 Acre Woods. The trees start to take on a more vibrant, bright aesthetic. Everything seems to get more peaceful. Vines get replaced with fall leaves. It all just takes on this almost fantastical, cartoony feel.
Okay.
Like not like the last time you guys were in kind of a cartoony feel.
important
Not
distinction.
a horror cartoon.
No, like actually like
Oh.
as if the trees were grown to just give this kind of comforting, soft appearance. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And Pooh Bear just keeps counting up until he gets to 99, 100 Waker Woods. Boop a doop a doop. As he crosses what is clearly the threshold into the 100-acre woods. All right. Well, you guys are gonna wanna uh, meet the goddess, so come right this way. We're gonna be passing by Owl's house. Would any of you like to say hi to Owl?
Say hi to Owl.
What?
I want to say hi to Owl.
Wonderful. Oh, Owl, Owl. And down swoops a pretty large owl, like almost human statured owl. Um, Clearly been enhanced genetically and cybernetically. Woohoo! Hello. How are you today?
Yep, we have been through a lot today, but that's fine.
Yes, that's quite understandable. Well, I won't keep you long. Work your way on to the house of the goddess. You've already been told that's where you're going. I'm gonna go take some food to Eeyore now. Goodbye. Alright. So as you guys are taken to this house, it's a very normal house. I mean, it's clean. It's very nice. It's just a normal house. I mean, it's very low tech, surprisingly, but it's just a house, like one you would see in a book. And out from the house steps a short, blonde child who comes out the house. Hello, Pooh. Ah, hello, friends. I heard you wanted to meet me. My name's Christopher Robin.
Well, hello there, Christopher Robin. This is just such a beautiful forest that you have been living and cultivating.
Thank you. It's been a lot of hard work, as you can probably see. Well, Pooh Bear, why don't you go hang out with Rabbit for the rest of the day? I'm gonna talk to some of our new friends. Want to come on in? I've got some food inside.
Uh, sure.
Much obliged.
Wonderful. All right. And he opens up the door for you all to step in. As you step in, all of a sudden you are just surrounded by technology. Just lots of technology. The interior of this house is nothing like the exterior. There's gadgets, gizmos. There's a whole functioning lab. And as Robin closes the door, you can all of a sudden see like the lines where their robotic form is put together. Hello.
Uh,
Okay.
so how long have you been on this planet?
Ah, well, it's been a few decades now, honestly. Um, I don't remember how I got here, but I do remember I wasn't meant to be here. I just kind of landed here. And eventually a old satellite passed by. and it crashed onto the planet, close enough that I could connect to it, and it had these books. It had a lot of things stored in its memory banks, but one of the things was a series of books called uh, called Winnie the Pooh. And so I started creating this as a safe haven for nature. Um, the satellite got eventually moved into here. Um, Thankfully, uh, nature tends to like me, and I was able to get everything worked out. Winnie the Pooh was uh, one of the first creations of mine, um, and then this house, and then Rabbit and Eeyore, Owl, uh, Kangaroo, the Heffalumps. Uh, Everything I found in the books was put into here.
This is a beautiful place that you've made. Um, Not to take you away from it, but we did come here for a particular reason.
And what's that?
So
Uh,
we um we want to bring you ish back together.
Yes, that. If it were any other time, I would say no, but I mean, she's already found me, and this place isn't safe anymore. And if I leave, maybe it will be okay, but I can't stay here. I mean, you know what is up above. Um, it's uh, how much do you know about the other pieces? Have you met any of them?
a few, but we haven't met all of them.
Do you know how many there are?
27?
I thought it was just 20. It's 20 something.
Let's see. There's not in that notebook.
Well, either way, let's not worry about anything too depressing right now. There's some things I want to get taken care of, a few stories that need to wrap up before I can leave here.
Okay.
Um, this entire thing is set on stories, and I've been trying to wrap up the stories as we've been going, but there's a few that just need to be taken care of before I can leave. The first one is uh, well, the first one is I need you to um, do you know Eeyore? Have you been introduced yet?
Uh, we we have not.
The
We
Eeyore lives due south. The first story I need you to wrap up is Eeyore's. Um, there's uh, there's a place called There's a place called the Sandy Pit where Rue plays. Rue can make Eeyore happy for a little while, and I need you to get Eeyore to go with you to the Sandy place. Uh, Rue will already be there. I just need you to get them there and let them play for a little while before I leave.
Okay. That sounds doable.
Oh, there's two other stories besides that, but let's start with that one. It's the easiest. Just Eeyore might take a little bit of convincing. Just get him to the Sandy place, um, if you could. Do you need anything?
Uh, I don't think so. Uh, well, you know Eeyore best. What do you think would convince him to come with us?
Um, help him deal with his flies. There's flies that are always bugging him. It's part of his story. Help him deal with that, and he will come with you. Probably.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Sounds easy enough.
yes. And with that, would you guys?
Let's start heading due south.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Eventually, you get to Eeyore's gloomy place, um, which is just a little marsh at the south end of the 100-acre woods.
Xena is gonna try and call out to Eeyore, see if anyone's here.
What do you say to call out? Do you just call out for Eeyore or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call his name.
Hello, who's there?
Hi, my name is Xena, and these are my friends, and we're here kind of on behalf of the Starfinder Society, but mostly on behalf of the 100-acre woods.
Oh, what do you need?
Uh, well, we hear you might be having a fly problem.
By the way, Eeyore is a donkey, with a prosthetic tail,
Oh.
uh, that is currently not attached. It seems to continuously fall off. Well, normally I'd just deal with it, but my tail doesn't like to stay on, and it makes it hard to swat him away without it.
Well, I can definitely see why that would be a problem. Perhaps there is a way that we can reattach your tail?
Hmm, most likely lose it again anyways.
I I happen to be quite a genius with mechanics. I might be able to engineer up something to keep it attached.
say no.
Well then, let's find this tail of yours, and I'll see what I can do.
His tail is a few feet away from him. It is clearly fallen off and is attached up to him very rudimentarily.
Uh,
Um,
could I roll an engineering check to see
Go
if I can?
ahead.
24.
Ooh.
You're able to engineer it so it'll stay attached much better. You also give it a little bit of sprucing up so the tail looks a lot nicer.
Aw.
There, that should definitely stay on a lot longer now.
It's an awful nice tail. Much nicer than the rest of me. Thank you, kind stranger. Anything I
You're
can do
welcome.
for you?
Yes, it would be a great honor if you would accompany us to the Sandy Pit.
Hmm. Do you not know where it is?
Unfortunately, not. No. Would you be able to show us the way?
Okay. And Eeyore just kind of plods on slowly.
Oh,
He's cute.
I love Eeyore so
I
much.
love him so much.
Ooh. So what are you all doing in this part of the 100 Acre Woods? I haven't seen you around before.
We're um we're here for
We're here quite by accident. Our ship crashed.
Oh no.
yes.
Sounds like your day is going about as well as mine.
Well,
Yeah,
you just got to keep looking up. Things will always turn around eventually.
yeah. Like if we can fix your tail, surely we can fix our ship as well. So our luck's gonna change.
And so will yours.
Wish I could say so, but probably not. Well, here we are. And you come across what basically looks like a giant sand playbox. But it's natural, so there's no natural barrier, so there's no actual like wooden barriers. It's just a natural sand pit. And you see a small little kangaroo with almost no cybernetic enhancements sitting in the middle of it playing. Hello, Roo. Hello, Eeyore. Hello, new friends. How are you doing today? And the new the Roo just starts bouncing around like a little kangaroo should.
Well, we are doing just wonderfully.
It's wonderful to meet you all. Are you here to play?
Um,
Yeah, for a
we
bit.
might, we might have a little bit of time.
All right, I got an idea. Let's play tag. Eeyore, you want to be it first? Okay, Roo. I'll be it. And Eeyore covers his eyes with his two big old floppy ears and just goes, I'm gonna count to 10. One, two, three, four. Do you guys start running?
Yes.
Yeah.
Five,
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm coming. Boom, boom, boom. Eeyore is surprisingly fast. Even though he has a weird gait to his walk, he is surprisingly fast. When he needs to be, and he starts running around chasing y'all. Uh, Atlas, I need a dexterity check to keep away.
Okay, this feels targeted. Oh no, that roll is personal. Okay. You said straight up dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful. That's a 10.
Uh, Eeyore tags you with a little
Yeah.
bump with his head and goes, "You're it," and starts running off away from you. Who would you like to chase?
Xena is going to Xena is going to chase Poke just for that.
Uh, I need you to make a opposed dexterity check with each other.
Oh no, you win.
That is a 14.
I got a 3.
Yeah!
You do not catch Poke. Who would you like to chase next?
So fast. Uh, um, Xena, I'm gonna go after Rue next. The little one. I am discontinuing this deck.
All right, roll dex check.
uh, that is an 8. I'm getting rid of this deck.
The dice has been sent to dice jail.
The dice is being sent to jail, yes.
So Rue, seems lets you catch them, and they run off to tag Zeta.
Oh,
So Zeta, make a dex check to stay away.
16.
All right. Rue catches you and tags you and goes,
Ooh.
"You're it," and runs off. And at this point, you hear a voice, "Rue, Eeyore, come on inside for a nice little snack before you continue playing." Oh, hello, all of you. And you see Kangaroo off to the side, and Rue excitedly jumps into Kangaroo's pouch, and Eeyore kind of plods on over. "Hello, you three. I'm going to take them in for a quick snack. Would you like to join?"
Oh, um, I've already spent a bit more time than we meant to here.
Understandable. Have a good day. Come along, Eeyore. Let's have a good snack. All right. Boom. All right. So are you heading back to Christopher Robin's house?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Oh, is Eeyore's story done?
Yep.
Wonderful. The next story is a bit more energetic than that one. Uh, I need to finish Tigger's story. Uh,
Ah,
he well, he has a broken spring. His
Oh.
his spring in his tail is broken. It's a story that got started and I haven't had time to finish it yet. One of you will need to go and help him fix it, and then help him win and then you'll need to compete in a jumping contest with him. Uh,
Uh,
Is
nope, sorry, go ahead.
no, you go.
I was going to I wanted to say something, but it was like as we were leaving. So if you wanted to say something, you're good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So like as we're leaving, I just want to turn to I forgot your character's name already, Zeta.
Zealous.
I knew it started with a Z. I I turned to Zalus and I'm just like, I think this one's gonna be on you too.
I'm not much of a jumping person. I can certainly fix a spring.
The spring part, yes. We'll get to the jumping part when we get there. Do we do we have directions for this
We're just gonna start wandering aimlessly in the woods.
in the 100 Acre Woods?
Yeah.
Tigger should be, uh, he should be in the woods right now. So go go west, and you should eventually run into him. It's not hard to find him, usually.
Okay.
So we head west.
All right. You start heading west. Boom, boom. And uh everyone roll perception.
Oh no. Um. Okay. 11.
10.
I got a natural one.
No.
Good to know we all rolled well.
Huh?
I'm just looking at the scenery.
None of you
I love
notice
the
as all
forest.
of a sudden and all of a sudden running behind you is uh a striped tiger who's running on two legs with a spring where his tail would be.
You
He
said
runs
none
back.
of us noticed this?
None of you notice until you start hearing that and he runs behind you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What was that?
I don't know.
Hello there.
Hello, my name's Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. What's your name?
Uh. I'm Poke. This here's Zalus, and I got Xena. Xena?
Yeah,
Yes.
there it is. Yep, Zena.
I'm also going to point to my drone and say, this is VT7.
Wonderful to meet y'all. My name's Tigger. T-I... Oh, I already said that. Hey. It's wonderful to meet y'all. Well, I gotta be running off to Christopher Robin's house.
Oh, before you do that, we noticed your tail is not springing the way it should.
That's what I'm going to Christopher Robin's house for.
Well, she sent us to help you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Would you be able to help me then? Fix my springy bottom.
Uh,
Sorry. Hmm.
down. I keep trying to calm down, and I just see Isabella laughing, and it just gets.
Sorry.
Yes, we can definitely help you with that.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, and he turns around and shakes the kind of jammed up, coiled. It's definitely in all sorts of wackiness spring. As you can see, it's not really in working condition.
Yeah, that's pretty shape.
Who would like to make an engineering check to try and fix this?
I shall. I have a lot of engineering modifier.
Fair.
8 plus 14 is 22.
You fix it up, and all of a sudden you hear as you get it finally right into the back spot. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he grabs your hand and he starts shaking it violently.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Would you like to hear a song?
Sure, why not?
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers a wonderful thing. Tops are made out of rubber, their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, trouncy, ouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. And he starts bouncing, boing, boing, a 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 boing. Would you like to have a bouncing contest?
Um, sure.
I will.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, on your marks, get set, bounce! Gaboing, gaboing, gaboing. Uh, Anyone who is going to try and bounce along with Tigger, I need you to make me a athletics check.
That,
14.
that's a 16.
Hold on. 16.
All right, you all bounce very well, uh, but eventually you all are tired out before Tigger, as Tigger is just still boing a boing a boing a boing a boing a boing a boing. Oh, looks like I won again. It's been wonderful meeting you all. Well, guess I don't need to go see Christopher Robin anymore. I'm gonna go see my old friend Rabbit. Goodbye. The boing a boing a boing a boing a boing a boing a boing.
So cute, and I'm just waiting for it to go wrong.
I know. Like, when are we gonna. This, it's gonna be bad.
Today is
It's
an
gonna be
episode
terrible.
about friendship.
You keep saying that.
Uh,
I'm waiting for the plot twist.
it's
I.
gonna get sad.
What is with you all and thinking I am some horrible villain who's just out here to
House. That
ruin?
is what is with us. The entire episode of the McGregor house.
We will never let you live that down.
Never.
Ah. Alright, so do you guys head back to Christopher Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christopher Robin seems to be finishing up some activities as you get there, and he turns to you and goes, "Is Tigger taken care of?"
I guess he is.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. One last story that needs to be finished is Pooh's. There is a jar of honey in the bee tree, north of town. But you need to go get Pooh and help him get the jar of honey out of the bee tree.
Okay. Seems simple enough.
Try not to get stung. It won't kill you. Nothing in here can kill you. I probably should have led with that. Nothing in here can kill you. It just will be incredibly uncomfortable.
Well, let's try to not get stung by bees then.
Yes. Winnie the Pooh is probably back at his house. Uh, just head all the way west. It's on the other side from my house.
Perfect. We will head that way now.
All right. Eventually, so you pass through a good part of the Hundred Acre Woods, past Owl's house, past a bouncing Tigger, and a very done with Tigger rabbit, a trap for Huffalumps, and finally make it to Pooh's house, which is it's a little door in a tree.
Uh, I guess we should knock.
Yep, I'll do that.
Come in. Oh bother! I've got a bit of a I've got myself into a bit of a predicament. Whoever's out there, could you help me out?
Of course.
As you
What
go
kind of?
inside, you see that Pooh has a jar stuck on his head.
No.
Now, how did you do that?
Well, I was trying to get the very last lick of honey. You know how it is. And as I was sticking my snout all the way down to the bottom, I just, well, I got a little bit stuck. Could you help me out? And you can see Pooh like trying to use his paws to take it off, but it's not working.
Sure.
I need a strength check.
I think uh, Xena is stronger than me, I think. I'm not strong.
That doesn't say much. Can one of you help me pull it off?
Are all
I've
three
got
of
a
you
minus
just
one.
going to all try and pull it off at the same time?
That's
Six
Uh,
hands are better than two.
yep.
Alright, I'm gonna say you automatically succeed then. So,
Oh, okay.
so it goes
Woo!
whoop off of Winnie the Pooh's head. Thank you, Oh, it's you three! Hello!
Hello again.
It's a
Hi,
little bit
Winnie.
hard to see uh, through a jar of honey, and you can see like some remnants of honey on his face that he's like using his paw to like clean off and lick up. Well, what are you doing over on this side of well the Hundred Acre Woods?
well, we just, tell you the truth. We had a feeling that there was something going on down here that somebody needed our help. It's just a total coincidence, I guess.
Well, I am out of honey, and well I can't get it from the bee tree. They sting me an awful lot. Would you be willing to help me?
Yes, we would.
Sure.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, a million times, thank you. Oh, well, we should probably get going. We don't want to lose the sun. And Winnie the Pooh leads his way out of the house, plodding along. You guys go to the north end of the Hundred Acre Woods and see a quite tall, lonesome tree with a bee's nest and quite a few bees surrounding it. Every time I try to get into the nest to get some honey, well, I get stung all over and it's quite irritating. Do you have any ideas of how to help me?
I have I have one idea, but I need to know if this would actually work.
Uh,
Say,
DM. D- uh question. So I have comprehend languages. Um
Mm-hmm.
I will contact you. Would comprehend languages allow me to talk to the bees?
You know, most animals that would be a no, but bees have a very complex language. That being said, you do realize their language is dance, right?
Yeah, they wiggle their little butts.
Push
Gotta do the bee boogie.
the bee boogie. Yes.
Sure, only because it's bees and not any other, like, just animal. And they have an actual language that's very, like, well um, constructed.
I also was just 100% going in with the assumption that these bees could also talk because every other animal we've met just speaks common. So,
No.
all right. Going to cast comprehend languages. I'm going to turn to Winnie and actually I'm not going to turn to Winnie. I'm just going to try to get the bees' attention and kind of
Bzz.
dance out like, "Hey, you got any honey to spare?"
They dance that they do. Why?
Well, it would be great if our friend over here could get some honey.
As you are dancing, a small little voice comes from behind all of you. Winnie, why are your friends dancing? And a little small piglet uh, is uh, plotted up right alongside Winnie the Pooh. I'm not sure, Piglet, but they seem to be having fun. Can I dance? Of course. And Winnie and Piglet both start dancing. Um,
It's a little dance party.
the bees bring out a jar of honey for you, and they dance out. Here you go.
Wait, the bees had their own jar in the in the tree.
Hmm. A
These are some
full-size
nice
jar
bees.
of honey in
It's
the hive.
impressive.
Beautiful. Just gonna be like, "Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it."
Hmm. Reminder, everything about this world came from a series of children's books.
Yep.
This guy does not quite understand how bees works. Christopher Robin does not quite understand how a bee is supposed to work or where their honey comes from.
I feel it's important to note that my gaming snack today is actually honeycomb. Um, because I knew that we were
Ah,
doing Winnie the Pooh, and so I had to have honey as my snack.
Beautiful.
Uh, seeing the honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. And he opens up the honey and starts eating. You're a good friend. I'm very glad to know you.
We're happy to know you too, Pooh Bear.
Come along, Piglet. Let's go home and enjoy some wonderful honey. Okay. And Piglet and Winnie just start walking back home.
Winnie the Pooh is my childhood comfort everything. So just like thanks for that.
I where is he? There he is. The first ever toy, or not even toy, but stuffed animal I ever had as a kid, as a baby, is a little Winnie the Pooh blanket with a little Pooh Bear head and little Pooh Bear arms. And his eyes
Oh,
are here, but they have been but I have had him snuggled up next to me for so long that they're covered up. So I have to like reveal them, and you can tell that I have been just snuggling with this thing for ages. It's a little baby blanket with a Pooh Bear head that one of my grandparents got for me when I was just a little kid as my first baby blanket and baby stuffed animal. And
My
I'm
baby
showing this
blanket.
to the camera right now, so I don't know how many of you can see it.
I can't
I'm
see it
watching
right
it.
now, but my baby blanket was also Winnie the Pooh. My parents bought me a Tweety Bird one, and I literally discarded it for Winnie the Pooh. And then I lost it when I was like 12 at Great Wolf Lodge, and I was so sad.
I literally took this on my first 7 or 8 flights because I had to fly a lot as a kid, um, because of military stuff, and I would always have that with me. Um, so yeah, so that's a little history of me and why I was kind of happy to do a little Winnie the Pooh episode. And can you now trust I won't do anything to Winnie the Pooh?
You're not gonna do anything to Winnie the Pooh, but I don't know. I
Every
feel like
other
you're still gonna do
character.
something.
Oh,
You're
oh
still
boy,
original.
yeah.
You're still original, non-copyrighted characters.
You know, no, Winnie the Pooh has just entered public domain, so
Winnie the
we
Pooh
won't
was
get in
already
trouble.
in public domain. It was Disney's version that wasn't.
That's right. The one with the shirt
Hmm.
on specifically, right?
Yeah,
But I think that like is just recently entered public domain.
yeah. I think Disney's version is now in public domain.
Yeah.
Hence the weird ass horror movie that's now out about it.
That's such.
Oh yeah.
It was such a
Blood and
bad
Honey.
movie.
That's what it was called.
Such a bad
Terrible.
movie. Um,
Anyway,
sorry to whoever created that.
What's the other? There's another one coming out. It's not Winnie the Pooh. Cocaine Bear.
What the heck?
Cocaine Bear. Yes.
Please,
Cocaine Bear is about to come out.
please
But isn't
stop.
that based on a true story?
I think vaguely. I think the actual story they just found a dead bear that had ingested a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
And I think in the movie the bear eats the cocaine and then like starts murdering people because we love an animal gone crazy movie.
Mhm.
Sorry, DM. Continue.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right. So you make your way back to Christopher Robin's house. Is the stories all done?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yes, they are.
This place is self-sustaining, so don't worry. It'll take care of itself without me. And a I'll upload a there will be a version of Christopher Robin that will stay around. So Christopher Robin won't leave. It's just me, Christopher Robin, will leave.
Oh, okay.
Um, speaking of which, I'm going to switch over to the hard drive now. And Christopher Robin takes out the hard drive, and you kind of see a small change go over Christopher Robin. Hello, I'm Christopher Robin. Oh, think I was giving this to you? Whatever it is, here you go.
Yep, just gonna take that.
It's wonderful to meet you, but I'm gonna go play with Pooh Bear now. Have a good day.
You too.
And Christopher Robin runs off.
All right.
All
So
right.
that wasn't too bad.
I think this is the most fun we've had with one of these
Yeah.
gods.
Now the question is how do we get our spaceship off of this planet and get the god of death that's still on that ship?
Yeah. Has Harold been here the entire time?
Oh yeah, where'd Harold go?
No, Harold stayed by the ship,
Oh,
trying to
okay.
fix it.
Oh, maybe Harold's fixed our ship by now.
These are
Should go do.
wonderful questions, and all things that will be answered in the next part after this break.
But you were editing this stream. I was like,
No, we're just gonna take a quick 15-minute break, and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, and we are. Oh, wrong thing. Just showed everyone my channels. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh no, they know I follow Lore Master of Sotek. How terrible. Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Comfort and Cantrips. And we have just finished up 100 Acre Woods, so you guys are leaving the 100 Acre Woods. You have the God piece, and you are making your way kind of back to the ship. As you get to the ship, Harold looks at you and goes, Uh, alright, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Uh, let's uh, let's start with the bad news so we can end off on a high note.
Bad news, Drift.
I didn't understand the question. Guidance is being very talkative today for some reason.
Oh, speaking of, once you guys exit the 100 Acre Woods, your connection with guidance is back. Alright, first off, bad news. Drift flight is broken, which means we can't use the drift. Good news, flight is back, so we can fly.
See, much nicer to end on the high note.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I've been talking to guidance, and we can't fix the drift engine. It's broken beyond repair. Yes, unfortunately, um, drift beacon is the drift beacon travels will not be accessible, which means that the biggest problem of this is that this means that our enemy in the sky there is faster than us,
So we'll be sitting ducks.
It's not good.
unfortunately. Um, and it seems that whatever you all did stopped the barrage of rocks that was stopping them from coming down to the surface. So we're not safe on planet anymore either.
Oh. Alright. So, what's the plan then, guys?
Well, we can try to hide it out, maybe?
I think I think the living homing beacon you're carrying might make that a little hard.
Right,
We see
well,
their ship. Like, are they on the way?
They have not yet figured out that the rock barrage has stopped, so they are not yet heading to the surface.
Okay, we have a little bit of time.
Here's the nice thing. We're faster than the capital ship. It's the fighters that we need to watch out for, and this not being a combat ship, we're going to have some issues with them.
Okay.
hmm, does our ship have any kind of like cloaking capabilities or
No, unfortunately not. This is a science
okay.
vessel.
Does
Okay.
it have any weapons?
Yes, but nothing compared to, a fleet
Yeah,
of
we're going.
fighters.
Yeah, we're going with tiny freighter versus a capital ship. Uh, hmm.
Tiny science vessel, capital ship worth of fighters. You know, I know I'm not usually the one to do this, but I think you can do this.
See, you've learned the optimism.
I well, you've rubbed off on me a little. I think you can do this. I think if we fly fast enough and we just keep dodging, we will be able to get far enough away that the fighters will have to return to their ships.
What about the other god piece? We still need that.
Yes, that is an issue. We have been talking, me and Harold. We're not entirely sure we're going to be able to get that piece from the Eoxians at the moment. At least, not do so and survive.
Well, at least if we get out of here and survive, we'll have a little bit of intel with Harold, so we can always try again another time.
Yes.
That's true.
And we definitely don't want them to get their hands on this god piece.
Right.
The
So yeah, it might just be better to leave.
yes. Now, I have some good news. When we first encountered the Eoxians, I sent out a distress beacon back to Starship HQ. If we're lucky, soon enough they will, well, come to our rescue and allow us to jump back to Starfinder HQ. But I can't guarantee anything.
Well, I will fly us the best I can, and we'll
Well,
just have to pray.
Poke, I trust you.
Oh, it's a uh, interesting move there, Chief. But I appreciate your trust.
Yes.
I
Well, we have a
think we broke
choice.
guidance.
What?
I think we broke guidance on our crash.
I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I am still here and I am still working. I still have connection. My connection to Starfinder HQ is still up and running. I can still draw on all knowledge from across the universe. And the knowledge that I have tells us that we have a 99% chance of death. But we faced worse odds before.
Okay.
You don't want to know the odds of you surviving the McGregor house.
No, I don't. Is the ship operational? Flyable?
Yes, we do have a. Sorry. Uh, uh, sorry. Something's coming.
Oh no!
Something. What do you mean something's coming?
Get in the ship, everybody!
I I don't know. It's a large power source. It's drawing a lot of energy from somewhere. The energy readings in this galaxy just went off the charts. Um,
Are we going away from it?
no,
We should be going.
it's coming towards us. It's coming towards us fast. I think they figured out that the rocks aren't coming at them anymore.
Away.
Let's go. That's our cue.
Yep.
Let's get in the ship. Hopefully Starfinder HQ shows up. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we need to get going now. Um, I need whoever is piloting to make me a piloting check.
You got this.
That's a nat 20 plus 12.
Yeah.
All right, you're able to speed up the engine ignition process, and you guys are off of the ground in less than 30 seconds and powering up through the trees. Um, Science officer, make me a scanning check. Um,
What is the
it will use your physical science roll for this one.
physical stuff? Oh, okay, I'm good at that.
Okay, that's good. 24.
Uh, Guidance is right. There is a massive energy reading in this system, although you aren't seeing anything other than the capital ship on anything.
To sorry. I'm going to relay that to the rest of the crew and just be like, "Hey guys, yeah, the capital ship or something else that isn't being picked up is giving off a lot of energy and we should probably be running."
Yep, yep. Let's go.
Um, all right, engineer. The ship is going at full speed. I'm gonna guess you're rerouting power to the engines to try and get out of here, or are you rerouting it to the shields to try and survive?
Ooh. I'm gonna play dangerous and reroute it to the engines.
All right. Engineering check.
25.
All right. Cool, cool. All right, you guys are absolutely blasting off. You guys are going at breakneck speed. The capital ship isn't following you. Neither are any
Alright.
fighters. And Harold is the one who points this out because this isn't protocol.
Uh is the energy thing following us though? Like on the radars?
Make me a science check.
Okay. It's just straight up. Is that still physical science?
Yes.
That's worse. 11.
All right. You're not sure. Pilot, you lose control. As in, uh, control has been taken from you. The
Uh-oh.
the ship comes to a screeching halt, which sends all of you forward.
Oh,
You cut out, Atlas.
Trying to get my microphone back. Oh, why have we stopped?
Don't know. There's something taking control of the wheel and it's not me.
Someone is hacking our systems. I am trying to fight against it. It's wow, this thing is quick, whoever it is. Uh, uh, any of you good at hacking? Because I could use some help.
Uh,
I'm not good with computers, no.
I've got a fair hand of computers.
Yeah, let the engineer handle this one.
Engineer, I could use some help. I'd love to get our engine back on.
18.
You are desperately trying, uh, but whatever this thing is much quicker than you and Guidance put together. And all of a sudden, over the intercom, you all hear, "Hello, hello."
Um, hello?
Howdy.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
what are
Is
you?
this. Who are you? You're the one who got onto our ship.
I recognize one of you. An Eoxian, undead. I don't know what the rest of you are. This is very interesting. Would you all tell me what you are? Actually, I don't care. I'll dissect you later. Why do you have a piece of me?
Oh, God, it's you. Uh, we've actually been looking for you.
Yes.
We wanted to collect all of the pieces and bring you all back together.
Oh, that won't do.
Oh,
No, not how
how
you
many?
want to. Actually, how many do you have so far?
Not counting you. A few.
You know, some.
Give me 1 second. I don't like dealing with your type. I'm just going to. And you hear Guidance go, "Oh shoot. He's using my connection back to HQ to hack into HQ. I'm trying to stop him. Whoa, he is. And he's in. Um, and you hear over the intercom, hmm, including the one you have on your ship, that would make it three. You've made good progress so far. The Oxians only have one. At least they only had one when I found them. They still haven't gotten any more. I don't like dealing with mortals. You're all annoyingly slow."
So you're not the one that the Anaxians have already.
What? Little brother Death? No. I'm called Prime.
Oh, that's not a scary name at all.
Okay.
I am the biggest of us. I have been slowly collecting the pieces, adding them to myself. I'm not a big fan of my brothers or sisters, but I want their power.
How many have you already consumed?
5 so far, not including little brother Death, who I am allowing the Eoxians to keep for now. What has yours called itself? The one on the ship.
This is Christopher Robin.
Hmm, that's a stupid name. Little sister
I
of
think it's
nature.
a rather nice name.
Yeah.
Hmm, I don't
It's not
care
named
what you
after
think.
some kind of number.
I'm named Prime based on the fact that I live on the Prime planet, the home world of our creators, the home
Oh,
world
which
of the species that I made extinct.
what were they
You
called before before he did that?
You're a very inquisitive lot, aren't you?
you committed a genocide of your own creators?
I could have committed multiple. But yes, I don't like humans or mortals of any kind. I thought that I had killed all the humans until I found out that there were more.
Like on the planet Earth specifically?
Um, well, up until about a few minutes ago, well, sorry, up until about a few minutes ago, I thought that all remaining humans were undead Eoxians. But now that I have all the information from your Starfinder, you call it, I see that I missed a few. Unfortunate.
What do you want with us?
So impatient. It's another thing I don't like about mortals. You're so slow to do anything, and yet you're so impatient. So annoying. Fine. Coalescing before you, using a series of nanobots, is the creature that I just sent in general. Using the nanobots, it recreates the vision or the appearance of a four-armed, crowned, bloody creature with a giant serpent's tail instead of legs. Its hands have claws long and sharp. A necklace hangs from its fingers. Do not
A
worry.
neck.
It's holding a necklace in its hands that hangs down.
Okay. Okay.
Do not worry. This is not me in entirety. This is a avatar, as you would say, to give a more face-to-face conversation. Now, I would very much like you to hand over that piece of me, if you would be so kind, and the other two pieces later.
No.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah,
No.
We're gonna keep them, and
I
you're gonna leave us
hate
alone.
mortals. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy. I could turn off the life support, have the ship explode on itself. It's all a very simple process to me. But I really just don't care to. Plus, it wouldn't be fun. I think you're interesting. I hate you, but I think you're interesting. You have acquired more pieces of me than any other group has done so. Most groups don't make it past one before I genocide them, and you've gotten three, and that intrigues me. You're also a good bit more technologically superior than the last few races that have stumbled upon parts of me. So, here's what I will do instead. I'll make you a deal, an offer. You see the holograph of guidance appear in one of his hands. If you do not hand over the goddess of nature, I will destroy this. I guess you would call it an AI. It's very primitive, hundreds and hundreds of generations away from anything near what I am. But I will destroy it if you don't hand it over. And to prove that I can, and he flicks his wrist, and you see Harold disintegrate as nanobots rip him apart.
Ah, ah.
Oh,
Now,
poor Harold.
Guidance speaks up and goes, "Don't, don't, just don't."
But so many,
I
so
am an
many members,
AI. I am literally built to serve. It's fine. It's okay.
so many
It's
members of the Starfinder Society are relying on you, though, guidance.
it's okay if I die. They'll make another one. They will make another AI. It won't have all the memories I do, but it will be another guidance. It's fine.
But we'll miss you.
I know.
But us,
I know. But if you give this thing what it wants, we've lost everything we came here for. Okay?
Okay. Bye, guidance.
I promise you won't regret this decision. We'll make you proud whether you remember us or not.
You're really about to let your best friends die for a thing you just met. To think I was almost intrigued by you. Are you sure? I hate to destroy anything that's not mortal. One more chance. Just hand it over. I'll get it either way. Where are you going to go?
I have a feeling we don't need to tell you.
I hate to admit it, but he has a point, guy. He's already hacked into the HQ. He knows everything. Where we'll go, what we'll do.
You know what? Wait, wait. I have a proposition.
Yes.
You say that you want all of these pieces, and clearly those you have employed to collect these pieces are inadequate at this job. our measly gang is able to get 3 pieces to their one, what's the harm in letting us continue our journey and, you know, come in and killing us after we've collected, all of them? Wouldn't that just make your life so much easier? Cause then you'd only have to fight us once, and you'd get all the gods. Like it just looks like a win-win for you.
You're stalling. Biding tiny fractions of time. Waiting for what? What do you think will come to save you? What do you think is on its way? You're giving a deal you know I won't accept. So what are you stalling for?
Uh,
What ever could you think is coming? What white knight are you waiting for?
Maybe we just have hope. And that's all we can have in the dark, cold space.
Oh, that's one thing I will miss about you mortals when you're all gone. You have the best sense of humor. I'll give you some information. Someone is coming for you. Your precious Starfinder Society is sending a fleet. How long do you think it will take them to get here?
Too long.
Ding, ding, ding. Now, one last time. Would you give me the peace? I'll take it either way.
You're not getting anything from us.
Okay. Well then, you will be disappointed to know that I am not going to let you leave. I am not going to let any of you leave. Do you have anything you would wish to say before I kill you all?
GM, I have a question.
Yes.
The nanobots, are they running through our ship's like power system,
Yes.
or are they okay? Um, does everybody have like a flight suit on that they could
I have a
put their
spell I can cast on myself.
Um,
If you're wearing your armor, you do.
okay,
Okay,
good.
then yes.
All right, Poke's gonna tell everybody, shoot up, and he's gonna turn off the ship, and we really just pray to God that that makes this guy disappear.
Turn off?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to self-destruct it. These nanobots have
I
their
thought
own.
you were gonna like open an airlock and
You
have
do
it all
realize these
sucked.
nanobots have their own power source, right?
Oh, damn it! Oh no.
They are in your power system. They're not running on it.
They,
Oh,
do
okay.
they question, did they use a battery?
Yes, technically, everything uses a battery.
Okay. Um Are they heavier than 3 bulk?
No, they're incredibly light.
Okay. Um, if I I want to cast Misfire, it essentially hold on. Uh, So it says, oh, never mind. In a way that consumes charges or ammo, the device fails to work. Yeah, I can't just like.
So,
We are.
I mean, I guess should we just jump ship then? Is that an option?
I mean, how do you plan to get out without him killing you?
Hmm. That's a good question.
I I'm gonna cast Overheat. I'm going to draw on literally anything that has heat around me and just throw it at him with the best of my ability because this is all I can do at this point. Literal ray of fire.
Okay. Roll damage. He's not trying to dodge.
I don't like that he's not trying to dodge. It's not even a little intimidated. Oh. God, that is the worst roll. 5 points.
A small clump of his nanobots fuse together from the heat and fall to the ground as a bunch of nanobots just move to replace them.
Oh.
Um,
Admirable try. My turn.
no!
Oh. No, 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 no,
No, no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no! No!
And the ship explodes.
Ah,
Are we just dead?
No. He kept you alive using a shield of nanobots. You are now, all four of you, floating in space.
This is just
Okay.
rude. This is just.
His nanobots reach out um, to grab, or the one thing is, I need everyone to make me a perception check after he did that.
18.
21.
15.
All right. He slightly weakened himself by exploding the ship which his nanobots were on, and using them to shield everything. He lost quite a few nanobots doing that.
How far away are we from, like, his cluster of nanobots and then, like, the nanobots that are shielding us?
The
Like,
nanobots that are shielding you have all kind of gone back to reform his body, which is about
okay.
15 feet away. Who is holding the god?
Um, well, let's see. We talked to her, and then Christopher Robin, the other one, handed it over to either me or Poke. So it's one
I
of us.
I
I
don't
think you
imagine
have it.
I don't imagine Poke would have been carrying it while piloting the ship.
Okay,
No, I
great.
put it
So
in my
I,
cheek pouch.
Xena is carrying the god. Unfortunately.
Oh, I forgot you. I didn't realize that you had spacesuits on. I was hoping I would watch you die of asphyxiation. It's one of my favorite ways to kill. Well, it's easy enough to destroy them. But I guess I'll do one thing before I do. And he looks down at guidance in his palm. You mortals are so attached to your friends. I love taking them away from you. And he crushes the manifestation of guidance in his hands, and you can just hear the scream from guidance as she is deleted and destroyed by him.
Why?
Because I could. Because it causes you pain. Because I am the god of suffering and loss. I am the god that they should never have made. And I enjoy ripping everything from you. He reaches out and his nanobots constrict around your neck, Atlas, cutting off oxygen. You can feel you can feel your neck starting to actively like almost
Oh,
crack under the pressure. Your suit is breaking. The air from your suit is leaking out as it's being torn open by the nanobots. All of a sudden, a blast rings out. The arm that he had been holding out is blasted apart, and the nanobots around your neck retreat back to him. Sorry we're late. You see a fighter ship from Starfleet, or not Starfleet, from the Starfinder Society zoom past. The voice that you heard ring out was one of your android friends, and you see three other ships coming in as all of a sudden, from the drift beacon, boom, 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 four star ship, four Starfinder Society capital ships appear, and fighter ships start pouring out from them, heading towards the Eoxian capital ship. Starfinder Society ships are much capital ships are much smaller than the Eoxian one, but their fighters are a much higher quality than the Eoxian fighters, and a battle starts to ensue. Atlas, you are still choking. Your oxygen is
I,
actively leaking out of your suit.
I was going to ask.
Really quickly, would the spell climate adaptation do anything to stop that?
Does it allow you to breathe any? Does it allow you to breathe without air?
Can you defy the laws of physics? Then no.
I mean, a lot of your spells do. I'm just asking
No,
if
okay,
that
that
one
one's
does.
me. You tweak a creature's genetic code, altering its environmental adaptations to better suit the surrounding climate. So, because there's no
No,
climate, I don't think so.
no. That is for like extreme heat or cold or other such climates.
Cool. Still dying.
Yeah, you are still dying. You hear from him. That little bitch. She tampered with my scanners. I should have killed her quicker. I'll meet you again. For now, though, I need to save this stupid Eoxian fleet. And he starts flying away quickly towards the Eoxian capital ship. You three are rescued by one of your android friends, who grabs you onto their fighter uh, by opening up a hatch and just pulling you all in. It is the leader. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All
Hi.
right. It's good to see you back. What the fuck was that thing?
Uh,
One of the pieces of
Called called himself Prime?
Great. Wonderful. Because there's not enough blokes with an overinflated ego running around. Um, quick question. Guidance turned off a few minutes ago.
um, yeah, about that.
yeah.
I'll.
Got it. They're dead. Uh,
He destroyed her.
we watched him crush guidance in the palm of his hand.
No. No. That's not possible. There's backups. There's lots of backups.
Uh,
There's
Shouldn't
He
we
stored.
hacked.
wait?
There's
He
stored at
managed to
Starfinder
hack
HQ.
into.
They. Uh, uh, no.
she, yeah, she's gone. She told us to do it.
We did have her consent.
Yes.
no. It. That bastard. That fucking bastard. You hear him grab the radio. The bastard on that Eoxian capital ship killed Guidance. Bring that ship down. And the capital ships all just converge, and you can see just a hail of laser fire going from ship to ship. Rockets are being fired. One of the Starfinder capital ships blows up in the fight as just the Eoxians are fighting with this insane fierceness to them. Fighters are dive bombing into other fighters. Um, the the capital ship is just using men like rocks basically to throw at their opponents. Um, it's quickly becoming a bloodbath until finally you hear a voice of the first seeker over the radio. We can't take them out. We need to retreat. They're they're using technology that is far beyond what we're used to, and and they're literally throwing ships at us. We can't fight this right now. We have to go. Uh, and you just hear a barrage of people over the radio arguing with her, saying that they can't go, that they need to kill the guy who killed Guidance, that something needs to be done. And the guy, the leader of the androids that you had met, looks at you and goes, "You're the ones who saw her die. Do we stay and fight, or do we run?"
This thing was able to hack into all our systems basically instantly. We need to get back and regroup. He
I want
strategized.
I want revenge so badly. But if we try to get it today, we will all end up dead.
And Guidance's loss will be for nothing.
Fuck. He goes out over the radio. First Seeker's right. We can't win this. We'll come back later. And he turns around and drift beacons out, and you can see the other ships drift beaconing away, with the exception of a few who are refusing to leave. When you finally get back to the Starfinder, to when you finally get back to the Pact Worlds, um, only two out of the five capital ships are were able to make it back, and only half of the fighters. The first Seeker invites you into her office. So Guidance is dead.
Unfortunately, so.
Do we know how to kill the bastard that did it?
Not yet.
No.
Of course not. Looks like he's working with the Eoxians. That's always great. Or sorry, the corpse fleet. Have to make that specification. It's not all Eoxians, no. It's just the corpse fleet. At least that's what their fucking politicians say. Guidance had a custom ship being made for you. It was going to be waiting for you after this mission. Come on. Might as well show it to you. She gets up. She seems to be walking a lot slower now. She she clearly is struggling with the loss. In front of you is a much larger ship, armed with guns, scientific equipment, just about anything your team could need. It's a bulky ship. Definitely won't be as fast as your old one, but it can take quite a few more hits than the old one could. And on the side, you see a scratch, and below it is written, "Already made the first scratch for you." The first Seeker turns and goes, "Congratulations. You own the first Hyena class ship. It's a scientific vessel with the ability to defend itself and with the ability to act as a home away from home for up to months if need be. The perfect vessel for your kind of mission. It even has charging pods for your androids. They'll be coming along with you from now on. It was designed for all 8 of you." Well, I've got to go. Uh, Without guidance, me and the upper divisions are having to personally advise the rookies and uh, make sure that information is sent where it needs to go. A new AI should be up soon, but it's still in the works. And
In the meantime, is there any chance I could work VT7's AI into the system just to get us running faster?
I'm sure engineering would love that. You already know where they are. Just go talk to them. Um, they'll help you out with that. Look, all missions are suspended. That all missions that aren't currently underway are suspended until a new AI is up and running. Take a few weeks. What happened isn't fair, but we we have to move on. Take some time to mourn. Come back in a few weeks. We'll get you your next mission. And with that, the first seeker leaves.
Xena, um, I don't know if we're inside or outside of the ship, but either way, Xena is just going to look at it and study it a bit and specifically study where guidance left the first scratch. Uh and with teary eyes is going to turn back to the crew. Is this our fault? We were sent on a really basic mission and we found the craziest thing and we wanted to get our name out there and we wanted to have fun. Our friend is dead. Only two of the ships that of the five that were sent to come help us returned. So many people are dead.
It's not fair, Xena. It really isn't. I, our choices definitely led to this. But the thing is we gotta keep making choices and hope that it leads to something better. 'Cause we can't let this continue.
We, we can't let guidance's sacrifice be for nothing.
Okay.
And with that, we end today's session. I hope you all had a good time and enjoyed the show.